What's going on, everybody? My name is GeneralAugust, and welcome to a brand new series, Let's Play Bloodborne. As you can see, I was debating on whether I wanted to start up the series or not, because I was super hyped when this game came out, or just like when it was announced, because it's the newest game from Software. That's an awkward sentence to phrase, but it's from the creators of Dark Souls. If you didn't know, I'm a huge fan of Dark Souls. I did play, of course, the first one on my channel. It's in the reboot block, and I'm a super huge fan of Dark Souls 2, which came out just last week, actually. So I'm playing the crap out of that. But I absolutely love Bloodborne, but I didn't know if I really wanted to do a series on it, because I kind of just wanted, at the time, I wanted to do just a casual playthrough and not really have to have the worries of recording it or whatnot. Just give me a second. I'm going to turn down the volume. But I'm here now. And I played a little bit of the game. I don't want to say quite a bit of the game. I haven't beaten it yet, but I really want to do a series on it now. I'm a huge fan of it. It's one of the best games I've ever played. It's quickly becoming my favorite game. That'll depend on how the ending goes and whatnot, and how New Game Plus, like, there's a lot of stuff I still haven't experienced with Bloodborne that I'm, like, reading up on that people have experienced and say it's, like, one of the best stuff they've ever encountered in the game. So I don't know in relative to where the game I am, but I want to say like half the series is already spoiled, while the other half, I wouldn't say series, half the game is already spoiled while the other half isn't. Again, that's kind of blind because I don't know how far I am into the game where I last stopped. So I'm going to stop rambling. Let's get into the game. I'm going to play offline because the online's kind of sketchy, kind of touchy. I'm not a big fan of being invaded. I mean, once I really get into the mindset of playing like Bloodborne and whatnot, because it is a new game to everyone, I guess, because it's kind of Dark Souls, but it's not Dark Souls at the same time. It's kind of more closely related to Demon Souls, which I have not played on the channel, but I have played it before. It's more, and I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna go through the mechanics and whatnot. It feels like I'm doing a walkthrough, a review, but I'm not. I'm gonna start a new game, and I'm gonna let the cutscenes roll.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Alright, it would not be an official RPG without a character customization screen. So we're going to enter our name, and I'm still kind of like, alright. I'm still kind of not getting used to the, no, wait a minute. Can't speak today. I'm still getting used to kind of like the keyboard layout for the PlayStation 4. It's been switched up for the PlayStation 3, and I played PS3 for so long. It's, no, you know what? I'm going to do August the 2nd, because I already have a profile on here that's already August, so I don't want to get the two mixed up when I come back and just kind of maybe play casually. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, like, because I do want to select a different class than what I did on my casual playthrough, but yeah. So gender, I'm going to be gender changing will reset certain changes. That's weird. Why would that? Okay. Oh, because if I did anything else, alright, that's weird. Age, we're going to be mature. And origin is going to be our class. I really don't want to mess with, I guess we'll just do mature voice. Pearly upper body. I don't know, like, I'm not at, like, I can go into detail and whatnot, and I've seen screenshots of other people doing, like, creations of whatnot, what people have created. Like, there was a Michael Jackson one, there was a Joker one. It's actually really cool what people have done with like with Bloodborne. Can I be like a vampire? I can be if I want. That's the vampire skin. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it. I think I'm just gonna go with this default look. Maybe I'll change my hair. I don't like my hair. Would that be face? You can tell I haven't done this yet. Yeah! Oh, we can do the color! That's fine. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a lot of hair. Oh, it's kind of... It's cool. It's a lot more animated and kind of like physics-based now than what it was in Dark Souls. Like the first one. I'm going to try to relate to that since it's the only one I really played on the channel. We can just go straight up bald if we wanted to. Shaved head. I want to say my hair is more closely related to this as of right now. It's a little shorter, but whatever. I'm going to do a beard. I don't have a bushy beard as of right now. I think this is more closely related to what I have. So whatever. Didn't I change my hair color to like that? Oh, I hit back instead of okay. Whatever. Okay, so we're going to go change our... No, we're gonna not change. We're gonna choose our origin, which is basically our class in terms of RPG. So we have Milka Toast. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lone survivor, troubled childhood, violent past, professional military veteran, noble Scion or Skion. I know in Tomb Raider they pronounced it Skion, but everywhere else it's Scion, so I don't know. I'm going to pronounce it Skion because I'm so used to that. Cruel fate and waste of skin. So in my casual play, I think I played as a military veteran. It starts at a level 10. Your blood echoes are actually your... if we're referring to Dark Souls, are your souls, your starting souls, and what you can, like, it's going to be your XP, it's going to be your currency to buy items and whatnot. That's basically what Blood Echoes are. Blood Echoes are your souls. Then we have a lot of, actually, a lot less attributes than there was in Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. Like, we only have Vitality, Endurance, Strength, which is strength. Skill is basically dexterity. Bluntinge, I think, is... I'm trying to relate this to Dark Souls. I want to say it's kind of close to dexterity as well. It's just another... something... It's just kind of related to that as well. An arcane is magic, faith, almost. I really like my strength builds rather than just going with sorcerers. I think I said this in Dark Souls as well. I really just like going all out, do all of the damage, get up in your face and whatnot. That's how I played the game. So I'm not really worried about Bluntinge or Arcane. I'm kind of just worried about strength and skill. More so strength, but yeah. I guess the level doesn't really matter to me as much. Well, the only one that's lower, or anything different for that matter, is Waste of Skin, which is at level 4, while the rest of them are at level 10. Let's try to get a balance of... That has a lot of arcane. I'm trying to get a balance of... I really don't care about Blood Echoes because we can just make those by killing enemies. But I'm really just trying to focus on Vitality, Endurance, Strength, Skill. Not so much Bluntinge or Arcane. That's why I chose Military Veteran, because it's kind of averaged out all the way around. That's got some high Endurance, high Skill, Vitality, Endurance, high... Okay. Oh, I can see why. A higher Skill. I really don't care about Vitality. That's a little bit better. 11, 10, 12, 10. I want more strength. So if I want to do Violent Past. It has a lot of strength. I don't know what skill has really done for me in my casual play, but I think I'm going to do Violent Past. I'm sorry if that took way longer than it should. It looked pretty cool. It's kind of still basic, although we did was change the beard and the hair. But we're going to get into the game and ensue another cutscene. Let's finalize this blood contract. Alright, there's going to be a lot of loading screens, a lot of long loading screens. I'm going to try to edit most of them out, but one of the complaints I have about Bloodborne, if any, is that there are really long loading screens, and it just says Bloodborne. So hopefully a patch comes out and that fixes that, just so it kind of, I mean, it's on a new system, it's on a new generation of hardware, so it shouldn't be this long. Oh, there we go. Or not. Oh, okay.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You found yourself a hunter.
Alright, and so Bloodborne officially begins. We're in Osefka's clinic? I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really know. I'm bad on pronunciations. But yeah, this is the world of Bloodborne. We are currently in Yharnam. I think that's like the official town name. But we'll be getting into it soon. I like the look that we have of this character. I basically just chose the casual or the default look, like straight up when I did my casual play. So that's how it went. Handwritten scrawl: seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Didn't mean to do that. It's really dark. Does not open from this side. I don't think I actually came to that door. Kind of looking around now. I should do that. I should be a little bit more thorough if I'm playing these games. So, as you can see in the top left, as we go through this very, very heavy door, we've got our vitality is our red, our endurance is our green bar. We've got these little kind of like glass jar things, and then we've got these little silver things, and all will be explained in due time, and what these little skeleton guys are. They've got blueprints. So I attack. I know how to play. Attack with the right hand, and I can lock on. It's basically Dark Souls, except for a couple things have changed in the mechanics. And we do have a big bad wolf right off the bat. So, this game, I'm just gonna stand here. This game, it pulls a Demon Souls. And if you haven't played Demon Souls, you're not gonna get why I said that. It's because the game doesn't officially start unless you die, and it's more apparent in Bloodborne than it is in Demon Souls, because you kind of have to traverse the tutorial world and then get killed by, spoilers, get killed by a boss, and then you get transported to the real world. But in Bloodborne, it's more, as soon as, like, you can kill that wolf, by the way, or I'm gonna call it a lichen, because I think werewolf is too long of a word, and I think werewolf has been spoiled by Twilight. So lichens, are basically the predominant enemy in this world, and I'm just gonna get... you can kill that lichen and keep moving on, but as soon as you die, then you end up here. In the Hunter's Dream. Which is basically the hub world of the entire game. Now, I do have to say, this game, Bloodborne, looks awesome on the PlayStation 4. It looks absolutely amazing. So this is the Hunter's Dream. We got some Ash Lake looking stuff coming up. You know what? I never went to Ash Lake in my Dark Souls series. It looks freaky. And it gives me low willies. We got more notes over here. The left analog stick and circle to run. Yes, that's the same as Dark Souls. Use items. We don't have any items currently. We don't have any other toggled items to do as well. We can switch weapons. We don't have any weapons. Emergency Quicksilver Bullet Replenishment. And it'll drain our HP when I do it. So the little silver things are silver bullets, which we use in our guns. Because there are guns now in the game. We can transform our weapon, which is basically two-handed. Hitting an enemy from behind with the charge attack causes them to stagger. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics. I'm not going to read everything. I'm kind of just going to explain as I go. But basically, do we have to go to that guy now? Trade in blood echoes with messengers to buy and sell items. So this is basically our first and only. I think, again, I don't know how far I know how far I am into the game, but I don't know how far I am into the game. So I don't know if there's other merchants I can get, but this is like the first merchant that we have access to. So blood vials are basically our Estus flasks, except they don't replenish if you sit at a bonfire, which in Bloodborne, it's lamps, like little lamps to fit the gothic theme of the entire world. And so it's more closely related to Demon Souls, where you didn't really have Estus flasks. In Demon Souls, you had these kind of like herbs that healed you, and you had to pick them up or go buy them because they have a finite usage. And it's the same thing with the Quicksilver bullets. The bullets, like, I'll just do it right now, where I sacrifice my HP and I can have I have 5 more bullets than I would have had before. So it's really useful. There's a lot of cool mechanics in the game. That's our attack. I don't know why that happened. I didn't mean to do that. We can't really do anything else in here. We might as well go pick up our weapons from the messengers, these little skelebones down here, and move on into the world of Yharnam. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. So we have 3 different choices of a weapon. We have the saw cleaver, the hunter axe, and then the threaded cane. And looking at the stats, the threaded cane is more based on skill rather than strength. And I have the ability to use every single one of these. I have the ability to use any one of these weapons. I thought I had not enough skill to wield the hunter axe, which is what I'm going to go with because it's got the highest damage. It's the same attribute bonus as the saw cleaver. And, attribute bonus is a saw cleaver. The requirements are different, but I don't think that really matters. And it's got higher durability. So I am going to choose the hunter axe. Which I think I chose in my casual playthrough, but I'm doing a different weapon currently. The messengers offer you a firearm. Choose one. Firearms are wielded with the left hand and employed in beast hunting. So now we get a gun, which is really, really cool. One of the main focuses and points of Bloodborne, since we evolved from shields and just knives, basically. So we have the hunter pistol and the blunderbuss. Blunderbuss is, to put it lightly and bluntly, a shotgun, basically. But I'm going to go with the hunter pistol because... Wait a minute. Even though it's kind of like it's more of a spread, so it's kind of had that shotgun feel to it, but it only uses one bullet. You can see QS bullet use above durability, and it only uses one, same as the hunter pistol. But I'm going to go with the hunter pistol because it has more damage, even though it has less durability. Wait, let me see the... Yeah, that's the only thing that's different. The attribute requirement is the same, the attribute bonus is the same, everything else is the same except for damage and durability. So I'm going to receive the hunter pistol. And then I'm going to come up to here and accept the gift from the messengers. A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages. There was a lot of messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in other worlds. It's kind of online mechanic, I think. So I don't think we really needed the notebook, but we have it anyway. Oh, we got 10 bullets too because we picked up our weapon. So we've got our attire here, basically our clothing and whatnot. We only have these, I think the Path Messenger sells... Do you sell stuff right now? I know you sell consumables. So we have Molotov cocktails, which are basically the fire bombs, and the pebbles, which were, I think, were pebbles in Dark Souls? I don't remember. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. No materials, no key items, no weapons yet. You do sell attire. We don't have any blood echoes to do it yet. Oops, I gotta stop doing that. Blood gems, Carol ruins, and chalices all will be explained in the upcoming future. And to do with this thing as well, an abandoned doll, and what, like, everything will be revealed in due time. So these headstones are the way we're able to warp around Yharnam, and we're gonna head back to the first floor sick room of Isofka's clinic. Isofka, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Long loading screens. I better equip my weapons. I never actually did that. We can see how the fighting mechanics work. But we do get to practice on this lichen that's still here. Except for I think it's at full health now, rather at half. When we first came up on it, I don't remember. Trying to think back to it. Okay. So these lamps act as our bonfires, as I mentioned before, but you can't really rest at it. You can only return to the Hunter's Dream, which makes it inconvenient, especially when you want to warp from one lamp to another. You have to go back to the Hunter's Dream and do it from there, which is really, really inconvenient. And I don't know why they did that. So our first two slots are our right-hand weapons. We have the Hunter Axe. Let's equip that now. And then our last two is our left-hand weapon, which is going to be our Hunter Pistol. So now we've got our weapons. We can attack with the Hunter Axe. And then we can also shoot. I don't want to waste any bullets. But what we also can do is transform our weapon. Or just basically go dual wield. So now I have different attacks with it. I've got my heavy attacks. I've got everything else like that. But what's really cool, too, is if I can switch back, I've got my gun out, I can swing, switch, and it does these awesome combos, which I absolutely love Bloodborne for incorporating this. And I can do the same thing when I want to switch back as well, which is just freaking awesome. I love the combos in the game. I love the mechanics. It's just an awesome game. And it's also a very, very pretty game as well, especially when we get outside, but we'll get there as later. So there is a woman behind this door. Let me take a sneak peek at her if I can. I think it's supposed to be Isofka. I can't really get... The camera's a little finicky. But there is a woman behind the door, and we're getting to talk to her.
Out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in our clinic
Yosefka.
must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
And she gives us Yosefka. So it's kind of like a Y. All right. Yosefka's blood vial. Rude.
And good hunting.
Oh, okay. Just kind of took it back. All right. So we can't go back to Yosefka's like clinic. Which we were up there for a blood contract, blood transfusion, whatever that means. I assume once we get much farther into the game, it'll be revealed. So the beast is still here, but now I've got weapons. The only thing... Oh, it's still at half health. All right. But I don't have any blood vials, so I could die again from this thing. And I did get hit, but I got my blood echoes back. Okay, that didn't really work. Excuse me? Oh, okay, I got blood vials now. So blood vials I could just use, get my health back. There's an item over here in the corner. 2 more blood vials. I think maximum blood vials you can hold is 20, but there's also like different attributes and abilities that you can equip to yourself, to your person, that'll allow you to carry more if you want. I know there's a couple items around here, or not. So, was there really only one item over here? We got 10 more bullets. Maximum bullets we can carry is 20. But we also have the +5 because I did do the, where I sacrificed some of my health for it. And I think that sticks around with us. We can't go this way. It's closed by a device, but there is an item in there. There's someone shuffling around. He sounds pretty big. We're going to open up this really heavy gate. And enter Yharnam. Officially. Central Yharnam. So, it looks pretty. Like, really pretty. And I love the Gothic design. I just absolutely love this time period. For what it was. For the architecture and whatnot. I mean, it was a horrible time period to live in. But, regardless, it still looks really pretty. So, you got 4 more blood vials. Dead horses. Another gate. Someone's walking around. Hello. So, what's really cool as well is that your gun also acts as parrying. And I don't think I showed off parrying in Dark Souls that much. But parrying allows you to kind of just like counteract the enemy and whatnot. These enemies will get up. And so I'm going to try to demonstrate that. And you just land a shot on the enemy as they're attacking. And then you just kind of counter. Oh, it didn't work. Well, you saw that they staggered, but I didn't actually get the... I don't know what they call it. They call it a certain attack, but I just call it a parry because that's basically what you're doing. Come on, dude. I want to show it off. But the gun does just do raw damage as well. It's not a lot of damage. Oh, we're just going to kill him. All right. It's not a lot of damage, but it's something, especially when it go up against little enemies and if you have the bullets to do it as well. Molotov cocktail. I already explained this, I think. Like, they're more... It's basically... your fire bombs, you just throw them on the enemy, and then it just does fire damage. So we're going to operate the device, which lowers this ladder, because that big gate over there is locked as well. So let us climb the ladder. Shake that booty. And that is the lovely sound of our first boss, which we're probably not going to get to in this episode. Kind of more of just an introductory, and we've come across our first... Oh, that's the dude in there. We've come across our first lamp / bonfire of Yharnam of the game, kind of, if you don't count the one we already warped to. So this lamp now transports you back to the Hunter's Dream. Upon death, you awaken at this lamp. So now, because we can't really sit at them, we can't regain anything, because there's really no point. You don't level up here, you don't do anything here. Basically, you can just only warp back to the Hunter's Dream. So enemies do respawn, but only if you warp out and then warp back, or if you die. So that's really how, that's where the enemies come back mechanic comes along. So we can't go this way. It does not open from this side. But we're gonna talk to our friend here. This red lamp kind of signifies NPCs. So let's talk to him.
You must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
I think there's more dialogue.
Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say.
Our friend Gilbert. Oh.
Outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
I think your friend Gilbert is not long for this world, is what I was going to say. I think that's it. Yeah, that's basically it. It just kind of repeats. So we're looking for pale blood. Speaking of blood, we're kind of bloodied ourselves just by hitting enemies. But we got to get to the cathedral ward and get to the Grand Cathedral, which was our first objective of Bloodborne. But I think I'm going to save that for the next episode. I do want to grab this item because I can. Oh, it's just pebbles. Just stuff we can throw at enemies to get their attention and whatnot. But I am going to warp back to the Hunter's Dream because I think we can activate some dialogue from some stuff. There's new stuff we can do in the Hunter's Dream, and it's basically our hub world where we buy items, we can level up there, we can upgrade our weapons there, we can do certain attributes. There's a... Oh, that was fast. That was a fast... Very fast loading screen. I didn't expect that, to be completely honest. There wasn't a patch while I was away, was there? But now the doors are open. We can head inside and talk to this guy over here in the wheelchair.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This is a safe
yep.
haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters use blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
That's kind of creepy. Yeah. Okay. So basically, if you replace every word blood with soul or souls, it's basically Dark Souls. So we're seeking pale blood to enlighten ourselves. We're basically seeking souls to enlighten ourselves, like the great souls from Dark Souls and Dark Souls. I think great souls were in Dark Souls 2 more than the first one. We can't do this yet. We don't have any insight, and that'll be explained much later on. So we can't exactly talk to the doll yet. Yeah, because we level up actually through her, and actually, can we? I don't think we can level up and do our weapons yet either. Yeah, fortify weapons. We don't have any bloodstones. We haven't picked up any yet. Bloodstones are basically Titanite in Bloodborne to upgrade our stuff. I don't think we'd need to repair. Yeah, we don't need to repair anything. It's only one durability knock off already, so not a big deal. We're actually sitting pretty on Molotov cocktails. I like to have quite a few of them. Full bullets and about half healing items. We're sitting pretty. I think it's we have to defeat. No, I don't remember. Do we have to defeat the boss for the doll to kind of quote unquote come alive? Or do we have to like warp out and then warp back and then the doll? I don't know. I'm just going to I'm going to head back to Central Yarnum, back to the lamppost where we were. And I'm going to end the episode there. I'm sorry if it's kind of boring. I wanted to explain stuff because I already know it. And I probably was going to sort of explain and let it go out if this was a completely blind Let's Play. But it's not. So I just want to explain for those of you who don't really know what's going on and don't really know what Bloodborne is for whatever reason. It's pretty popular as of right now. As of right now, anyway. So, I don't know. Just going to let that do. And I think maybe on the next episode we will reach the boss. I don't know. I got too high. And this is, yeah, okay. So, it's a long, there must have been a patch or something. Because I remember the loading screens being a lot longer. But I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. A like is super appreciated because it is the start of a new series, but I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you can subscribe to see more videos from me in the future. And once again, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Stay frosty.